We've all seen animals, and we think we know how big they're supposed to be. But sometimes, nature completely ignores the rules. And trust me, the last one will make you love it. So today, get ready, because these are 5 of the biggest animals ever recorded. But first, like and subscribe in 3 seconds and giant luck will come to you today. The monster crocodile. Let's start with something straight out of your nightmares. Meet Cassius, one of the largest crocodiles ever kept in captivity. This absolute tank stretches over 5.5 meters long and weighs nearly 3,000 pounds. That's longer than a car and heavier than most small vehicles. Now imagine standing next to it. Yeah, suddenly the food chain feels very real. Standing beside humans, he looks less like a pet and more like something guarding the gates of a kingdom. But despite his size, he's known to be loyal, protective, and surprisingly gentle with his family. Still, you wouldn't want to be on his bad side. The moose that looks like a dinosaur. Now imagine driving down a quiet road, and suddenly, this walks out in front of your car. A moose, so big it makes an SUV look small. This wasn't edited. This animal stood taller, wider, and longer than most people could believe. For a second, it doesn't even feel real. It feels like you've just time traveled into the age of prehistoric giants. The fish that shouldn't exist. Fishermen love telling big stories, but this time, the story is real. A massive catfish, weighing nearly 280 pounds and stretching over 2.7 meters long. That's bigger than some compact cars. Imagine pulling that out of the water. At that point, you're not fishing anymore. The real-life anaconda. Now picture this. You're walking near a river and you see something wrapped around a tree. At first, you think it's a branch. Then it moves. A giant anaconda, one of the longest snakes on Earth, reaching lengths of up to 9 meters. That's basically the size of a school bus. And yes, they're strong enough to crush their prey completely. The hybrid giant. Now this shouldn't even exist. A liger, a mix between a lion and a tiger. Meet Odin, standing over 3 meters tall on his hind legs and weighing around 900 pounds. That's like combining 2 apex predators into one massive creature, and somehow it's real. The dog that looks like a beast. Dogs are supposed to be man's best friend, right? Well, meet Zephyr, a Caucasian shepherd so massive, he's been nicknamed Godzilla. This isn't your average dog. If this video blew your mind even a little, then wait for the next part, because the world is way bigger and way stranger than you think.